Hi, welcome to Inspirational Enthusiasm. I'm Lori, and we're going to, cards are already flipping. Obviously, there's some messages coming out. So, this week we're going to be talking about love since we have Valentine's Day coming up in just a few days. I think it's about 7 days away. So, what I'd like to do is get a good reading for each of the signs and let you know what I'm picking up on. So, if you're new to tarot readings, some things that are good for you to know is that not everything in a reading may resonate with you. So, whatever resonates, you keep, and what doesn't, just ignore or throw away, however you choose to do it. But it's important to note that, tarot reading is actually a visual storytelling. So this is about, for me, it's always been when I watch it, it's about learning, picking up little tidbits, things that help me on my journey. My spiritual journey or awakening started back in 2018 in earnest. I know for years I had been having, bits and pieces, dribs and drabs of my spiritual awakening, but in that year of 2018, it hit me like a ton of bricks. So I had a job change, I had relationship change, I had gone through a divorce, and all throughout that year, I went through seizures and just all kinds of things that were just really crazy in my life, which, unbeknownst to me at the time, was all setting me up for my awakening. And for those of you that don't know what a spiritual awakening is, spiritual awakening, it really challenges everything that you thought you knew in life, everything that you believed. And it really, to me, is a mass deprogramming of things that I've learned throughout my life. And realizing that we're in a bigger place. The universe is vast, and things that we think we might know, intuitively we're feeling something different, and that's okay. So it really helped expand me and help me reach out and find people that could help me on my healing journey. So that's the big thing. That's the other thing that has happened to me throughout my spiritual awakening is the mass healing, finding out the things that impacted me when I was young. And, we pick up a lot of issues from 0 to 7. There's a lot of programming that happens during that age time or that age period. And as we get older, we don't realize that we are doing things subconsciously that we picked up during that time. And there are wounds and things that happen that, we're too young to say, okay, well, this is good and this is bad. And our discernment is being developed at that time. So as I'm 54 years old, so as I hit my spiritual awakening, it was, like I said, it was about 4 years ago. So I was 50. And I had to do some mass healing from trauma that I experienced my entire lifetime. And just to hit a couple of the highlights of my early childhood, things that I had to overcome were things like, unfortunately, there was sexual abuse, there was physical abuse, emotional abuse. I had a lot of things happen to me along the way that were very challenging. So I tell you this not for empathy or sympathy, but I tell you this to let you know that we all go through things. The older we get, the more we have gone through. And even though I've gone through so much, and we'll talk about it as the channel progresses, I'll go through more stories and give you some more insight to my background. But just understand that the more we go through, the more we learn. So at first, it feels like it's happening to us. As I've gone through this awakening, it's made me realize that it was actually happening for me, and it was happening to teach me and to help other people. And I've been able, luckily, to stay positive pretty much throughout my journey. I had some very rebellious years when I was younger, and I had some very challenging years that I put myself through. Because of that early trauma, I actually started drinking at a very young age, at 11, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. So I didn't stop drinking until I was 47 years old. So you do the math, it's about 7, 8 years now. So all of those things that happened, I realize now that at the time I felt like things were happening to me. And in hindsight, I can see that what the reasons were. When I see clients and I help them through their spiritual awakening and just through daily and weekly and monthly issues, those issues I went through in my past are actually helping me to identify with those people and to help give them my experience to show how I came through it. And I don't know about you all, but the more that I have found people like me that have gone through trying times, the more I realize that we can get through it. Um, we can get through it together. We're here to support one another, and it's important to find those people. So I know it's a little long-winded, but I just wanted to let you know a little bit of my background so you understand where I'm coming from when you're watching these videos. So let's see, am I missed anything? So we're going to go through, this is going to be the love reading for February, and I'm going to go through each sign. I'll have each of them posted separately. Any information that or any questions that you may have, hopefully we will be covering it in the description box. So everything you typically need to know is in the description box below. Anything else I'm missing? I think that I've covered it all. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments section. If you want to book a personal reading, I have information also in the description box. And and if you could like, subscribe, and share, that would be great. That way you will get notified and the content will go out there for more people to see and hopefully help them. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get to the readings. Hello, Cancer. Oh, lovely Cancers. I want to give my Cancers a hug. All of a sudden, that energy has come straight away at me. So this is your February 2022 love reading for Cancer. And we will shuffle just a little bit more and see what's in store for you for love. All right, what do we have for Cancer? This already feels very deep. So let's see. So for those of you who are new to my readings, I'm right now the top card is the overarching energy for the reading. These cards are all of the details, and I always pull the card at the bottom of the deck to see what is going on with your subconscious and your shadow. But I will say, like, before I even started this video, I felt a lot of emotion. And Cancer, no, you are not. You tend to be an emotional sign. I don't say that in a bad way, but full of emotions, good, bad, and ugly, right? And Cancer is a very loving, nurturing sign, and I feel like, again, not even looking at the cards, there's a lot of things going on internally for you. I feel like this is a love reading, and I don't feel like it. This is a love reading, but I feel like you have other things. You have a conflict in your mind of what's going on. It feels like there's a lot of back and forth energy here. So right off the bat, I feel like you're grounded. You had gone through some things in the past, but I feel a very grounding energy, and I feel like you're taking care of a lot of other people. And it's like I see you like the King of Pentacles here, kind of that sitting on your throne, just directing traffic, taking care of people, taking care of everybody, but not taking care of yourself. And I think this is going to be a theme with Cancer. Cancers have a tendency to be over nurturing. They can be over giving in a really good way, very loving way, but really need to focus on yourself. I do see something new coming in. It could be a small offer of love. There could be a friendship that is starting to blossom into something more, but it's going slow. It feels like it is going slow, and it also feels like there's a lot of people involved that are distracting you from getting into a relationship. So with the Five of Wands here, I'm picking up a lot of other people's energy, and there's some drama that you're attached to that you're not causing, but it's coming your way. It's in your energy field, and it's time for you to stand into this King of Cups energy and be loving and nurturing, but try to keep that energy out of your space. King of Cups is a really nice, loving energy, but sometimes they have a hard time communicating. So I can feel in this actually, that you're really not communicating your needs. You're taking on a lot of other people's issues and feelings. So it's time to let that go. The Ten of Swords here is exhaustion. Um, this is the end of something that has been causing you a lot of difficulty. Again, I feel like it's really tied to some drama in your life, and it's time to find your balance. Funny that the 11 card and 11, that's two ones. Justice card. This is about getting. This is also, I'm feeling about. You're winning something. You're winning an argument, or you're getting your way after not getting your way, and because of that, it feels like I guess what I'm feeling is this drama is pretty much coming to an end, and you're finally balancing all that out, moving forward, and there may be some legal settlement too. All of a sudden, I'm picking up a document that had to be signed, that you'd been waiting for someone to sign, and it finally came to fruition. And because of that, or finally came to an end, so you can move forward. And after all of that's gone on, that you've been going through, you are seeing things differently. You're seeing things from a different perspective. There's some enlightenment that is coming from this challenge, the challenge and the drama that you experience. And I see this, like I saw this small offer of love coming in at the beginning, and I do feel like it's turning into, this is the start of something beautiful. Really a beautiful energy of give and take and understanding. And I'm feeling a lot of communication in this new relationship. Again, it's going to be slow, but it is something that it feels like you hadn't had good communication in past relationships, and now you're getting ready to move into one that is much more balanced and much more communicative. So you're moving out of the drama into balanced love. Now, I also see that there's you may be meeting this person online. This could be someone that you've met on some kind of app, or I am feeling something online, or some kind of written communication. So whoever this is for, it could be an online relationship beginning from online. But it is beautiful. There is a lot of grounded energy in here. This is moving away from that challenging situation, pulling into, there's a lot of 6 energy here. So 6 is, in numerology, 6 is about balance. It's about choice, and not as much balance as it is about choice. So this is choosing you, choosing something new, choosing a better relationship to move forward to. So for 2022, for February, for your love, Cancer, it's very promising. So go out there and accept that offer, accept it slowly, right? And make sure that you're taking care of you first, staying grounded.